my goat. That's my goat.
Dugg. That's how the whole
Here we go.
dice, unless it's
Somebody
your
got to
dice.
go on empty.
You can't now when it's your dice. You can do it.
So allegedly, you remember Lil Baby signs 42 Dugg. Apparently, Lil Baby took the beef up for 42 Dugg, but really the beef initially was 42 Dugg and Offset. Here's Wack breaking it down.
You want to do, but as long as it's they, you can't stop the dice. That's how the whole 42 Dugg beef started with Offset. I was there. I watched it. Got in the middle of it. Stopped it. It would have blazed that night over dice. I watched it. If it wasn't for Wack, that would have been in the news that night. At least 7-8 would have been. It's a fact. I watched it. I told him, Dugg, you all the way wrong. You wrong. Straight up. Offset was up. He was in you. Offset was in this about 30. I go in the booth, come back out. Dugg and Offset about 15, 20. It's Offset dice. Offset say 1,000 a hand. Let's shoot 5 a hand. Dugg like, let's roll. Offset hit him. Bam. Then he hit him again. Bam. Dugg picked his money up the ground, said, I'm done. You mean you done? My dice. When I was in Newton, it was your dice. I didn't pick up and say I'm done. As long as it's my dice, you got to pick his money up and tried to walk out that studio. That Offset looked around. He said, did this do what I think he did? I let out that door. If I wouldn't have tried to behind that, did it like a gangster when Dugg Pockets took his money and fired on Dugg. One-on-one. Boom. Pow! You got me stuck. One-on-one.
Damn.
Start whipping out. I grabbed 42 Dugg. Grabbed him. Told his little homies, y'all put that up. Offset going back in the studio. Offset had his little goons with him. He had his little goons with him. They wasn't budging. I said, Offset, you know it's gonna be hell to pay come in the morning. I'm QC. We had QC studio. I'm boss right now. Take y'all back in the mother studio, all you little. They like that set. They Offset.
Wait, did he say that Offset went in 42 Dugg's pocket and took the bread?
A hand. Let's shoot 5 a hand. Dugg like, let's roll. Offset hit him. Bam. Then he hit him again. Bam. Dugg picked his money up the ground, said, I'm done. You mean you done? My dice. When I was in Newton, it was your dice. I didn't pick up and say I'm done. As long as it's my dice, you got to pick his money up and tried to walk out that studio. That Offset looked around. He said, did this do what I think he did? I let out that door. If I wouldn't have tried to behind that, did it like a gangster when Dugg Pockets took his money and fired on.
Wait, went in his what?
Do what I think he did? I let out that door. If I wouldn't have tried to behind that, did it like a gangster when Dugg Pockets took his money and fired on Dugg. One-on-one. Boom. Pow! You got me stuck. One-on-one.
Damn.
Start whipping out. I grabbed 42 Dugg. Grabbed him. Told his little homies, y'all put that up. Offset going back in the studio. Offset had his little goons with him. He had his little goons with him. They wasn't budging. I said, Offset, you know it's gonna be hell to pay come in the morning. I'm QC. We had QC studio. I'm boss right now. Take y'all back in the mother studio, all you little. They like that set. They Offset team ready too. All just whipped out. Offset said, no, I can't. I gotta listen up. He right. I said, go back. I got Dugg on my right arm. I got a stick in my left. I'm telling them little, you better not do no movement. Offset, y'all go in the studio. Go back to the studio. Go back to y'all crack the gate. Y'all let us walk out to y'all car. I said, Dugg, all right? He all right? Tell him you all right.
Tell him you all right.
I'm all right. Yeah, y'all walk to y'all cars. I got Offset in them back in the studio. Got them on the other side of that gate. I walked Dugg to the gate. And they got on just like that. Watch, can't nobody tell me I was right there. You know how much would have changed? And this was like right before Dugg Spark. He wouldn't have been around for the Spark. Offset, some of his people would have been, QC Studios would have been on the investigation. All kind of stuff would happen.
This was like 3 years ago, huh, Wack?
Oh, my mama, me and Blueface was in there making that song that Offset on. Bust Down. We made Bust Down that night. Principles. So, you know, I know motherfucker have fun with it, laugh about it. I'm just giving fair warning. Hey, you never know. Boy, that motherfucker. And men, we get to taking losses and get to that one loss. We like, man, you know what? It ain't nothing working. I don't even give a no more. And there it go. A nigga be broke as a muff. All he need is an old 38 to know how to steal a car. He gonna get to you.
That rusty trusty.
It's a fact.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, that story you just told us, that ain't never came out, huh?
Never
I was
came out.
just-
That's how that whole beef started. Right there.
I live in Atlanta, so it's like
Wack recently been into it with Offset a little bit. I think maybe that's why he's explaining this beef. Because remember, he said certain things along the lines like, yo, he's done a lot for Offset. Maybe he's saying, yo, Offset, I prevented a lot of shit from happening. Bro, you better chill out.
is that why the little baby and him and
That's
Offset
how the
get-
whole
there
beef
it goes.
started.
So I'm okay. So I'm hip.
Because he was signing Lil Baby.
Right.
Still is. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's how everything started. Had nothing
Because
to
we
do
seen
with
a
Lil Baby.
video. Cause we seen a video of some security, like a camera footage.
All that stemmed from
Oh my God!
that. The event after that on the block, then that led to
After the
studio.
club.
Everything stemmed from right there.
That's when he got jumped, right?
All that before he got jumped. That was a reaction. That happened, and then Dugg got get back, and then Seth got get back, and then y'all seen the club. Yeah,
And it's
a lot.
crazy.
But I will tell you,
Connect
the
for a
only
long
thing
time.
stopped that was Lil Baby being a real and a boss, and QCP being a boss.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Whoa.
because
And
in that
you
video,
can
You can hear
I was about to
Lil
say,
Baby in
you
the
heard
background.
Lil Baby say in the video, wait, he was like,
What
hey,
y'all
y'all
doing?
stop. What the fuck y'all doing? Get off him. Get off him.
Yeah, no, for real. If Lil Baby would have been on some bullshit like that, he wasn't never on no bullshit. He was just on some what the fuck's going on type. Lil Baby would have been on some bull, never stopped. Would have never stopped. So you had Lil Baby on.
Yo, it's crazy. As much as y'all want to discredit Wack, Wack done brought us the ingredient of what really started this whole beef. So now we're finding out that Offset's beef with Baby started because him and 42 Dugg was rolling dice. He start, 42 Dugg. I don't know how dice playing goes, so y'all to tell me. I don't know if y'all bring your own dice or whatever. But 42 Dugg was beating Offset at first, then Offset started beating him. Then he tried to take his money and go. Offset was like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, what's up? Like, I thought we gonna play for this whole shit. That's crazy. Offset goes in his pocket and takes the money. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like, no disrespect to 42 Dugg, and I'm really not trying to disrespect if you see this, brother, trust me. But 42 Dugg literally, like, he's about 4'5". Like if he's 5 foot, like, yo, he's tall. So Offset, who seems to be like maybe 5'8", 5'9", like that don't even look like a fair fight. Goes in his pocket, like probably like almost like the kid, like you taking a kid shit, you know what I mean? And then punches him allegedly, according to Wack, fires on him, which means you just punch him or whatever. Damn. Then that starts a lot of shit. 42 Dugg niggas start like almost brandishing, like you have Offset people got some shit, and Wack, who claims he's only there because Blueface is recording the verse, it told everybody chill. What the fuck is y'all doing? Calms it down. I could see if this is true, I could see why Wack feels like yo, Offset owes him a little bit of respect. And remember, I don't know what happened with Offset and Blueface, but remember, Wack 100 represents Blueface. Wow.
And QC.
And by the way, that situation causes, according to Wack, another situation for get back from 42 Dugg, another situation for get back from Offset, then the situation with 4PF that Baby supposedly stopped.
EP really on some ball, putting that fire out, and then I stayed on Offset. As you know, Offset ain't no punk. He ain't a little greasy little mother.
Don't
No,
nobody
he ain't no punk. But I will tell you this. I always respected Lil Baby.
Yeah,
When
Lil Baby different.
When I seen how he dealt with all that and how it could have went and all that, I said, yeah, he's a little boss.
Hey, his peers respect him. Shout out Lil Baby. Hey,
That's
if you
a
wasn't
fact.
there,
Oh no, it would have been over with. It'd have been about 8, 9 boxes.
and they in the A, yeah.
No, right there in that driveway. That night, 2 in the morning, it'd have been up. I had to get in the middle of all of it. It was going bad. Oh no. Neither side wasn't playing. At the studio, all them little, everything was whipping, everything. It took 42 Dugg not struggling with me when I put him in my arm. And I put him in my right arm and kind of wrapped around his shoulders, neck. But 42 didn't see me as no threat. I think he knew what I was trying to do. And Offset respected my hand as being a voice of authority. I had to separate them.
Told you I whacked the OG.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all go in the studio. You know, because everybody that way. If 42 would have been like struggling in my arm.
Rob 2K4, thank you for the donation to the Rumble Rant. I appreciate you.
Trying to get away, it looked like I was like manhandling it, trying to do him something.
His homies would have went on go.
And it went in a blaze.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Yo, 42, don't be mad at me. If you gonna hold 42 in the headlock, you gotta go down here. So you down here like, yo, what's up? You said I got 42 in the headlock and I got the stick in the other hand. What's up? What's up with y'all, man? What's up?
But if I wouldn't have took control of 42 and he was standing there, they was gonna both start blazing. See, I grabbed 42 really to protect him because Offset and them ain't gonna do him nothing. And he in my arms. They ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? So when I grabbed him, it's really to protect him. Said y'all bag up. Cause I already seen was.
I keep telling y'all, man, I go to California, I check in with one nigga, man. Whack 100, man. Whack 100. Okay? Whack 100. Okay?
Finna go.
The crazy part about Whack telling the story, he don't realize, like, yo, 42 Dugg sound crazy in the story. Nigga got you in the headlock. Yo, that's the only thing Whack don't. Yo, Whack's so truthful. Well, let me not say truthful because sometimes he be capping, he be over whooping. But like in this story, Offset don't look crazy. You know, look crazy. 42 Dugg. Yeah, that nigga went in your pockets, took your money out, punched you in the face. Then you try to like get back or whatever. Then niggas put you in a headlock. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Like for 42 Dugg, this sounds ridiculous. It sounds like, yo, everybody playing basketball, and you know that one 5-year-old like, nah, I got fouled, or like he like, nah, I made that. Like, you know, shut up. You just put that nigga in the headlock. That's what, yo, 42 look crazy. Offset look all right. 42 look like niggas went in his pockets, punch him in the face. Then he tried to like stand up for himself. He got put in a headlock and got escorted to the car. That's crazy.
Talking about a millisecond. And for sure it would have been 700 shots fired. For sure.
That's some good shit.
I always said 42 Dugg would be the easiest rapper to get, or at least one of them. Let me tell you why. I can get his chain, ring, all of that. He's so small, I could pick him up, tuck him under my arm, and run off with him. I don't have to draw down and make the thing happen right there in front of whatever restaurant he parked at, because you know the little fat dude like to eat. I could just run by, scoop him up under my arm like a football, run off with him. So I don't got to worry about the crew, just run off with him. He a little fat dude, is like running with a turkey or something. Take the chains off his neck, take the ice off his wrist, sit him down like an elf on a shelf, or like an old person's home knick-knack.